Okay. Let's see if you can hear me now. Let me go. Let's see if you can hear me now. I'm not stopping. I'm never going to stop. Never going to stop. Stopping? Yes. I'm never going to stop. Never going to stop. There we go. Never going to stop. Stopping? Yes. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry, Periscope land. Let me get Periscope back on. They was waiting so patiently. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, Periscope. There we go. All right, all right, all right. I am live. Okay, try it again, try it again, try it again. Good evening, greetings, 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 greetings. It is Tia Santiago, aka Tia B, aka the Freedom Developer, aka the Thugs Pastor, aka Time Zone Tia. Oh, I just added another aka. I'm officially crowned the Queen, Cloud Chaser. Let's give it up. I gotta get a crown. I have to get a crown. I'm so excited to be with you all. I'm not stopping. Hey, Fred, how are you? Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining me. Hey, Jonte, thanks for joining me. Thanks for joining me. Listen, I'm not going to keep you all long. We had technical difficulties. So now I can get into this thing. Let's go, let's go, let's go. The Freedom Developer. Why am I the Freedom Developer? I've owned my own time 21 years. I'm blessed to have owned my own time for 21 years. And I'm excited. I'm excited to be able to share some of the things that I've done to shift and to get back from a setback, to bounce back. I'm the bounce back queen. You'll never see me staying down. I can fall down and get back up anytime. I play no games about that because I know there's good things ahead. There's better things ahead. And I don't dwell on the past. I use the past as a teaching, as a learning. But other than that, I don't dwell on the past. So I just don't. Thanks for joining me. I'm so excited to just share some stuff with y'all. I'm going to be sharing more and more and more and more and more and more and more. Hey, Big One, how are you? Thanks for joining me. So I wrote an ebook called Pivot. I got an ebook and a workbook called Pivot. And of course, we're all in a time of needing pivot. I'm not the only person that thought about this. My book was already out before I got the link for the registration to Dr. Trim's conference, India Year Strong. And her theme is called Pivot. Because what happened this year? COVID. We all had to what? Pivot. We had to change. Some of us had to shift and reset. I had to shift and reset. I had to do a lot of things. I'm just going to double check and make sure I can hear the sound again. I don't want to be talking and going on and you don't hear me. So I'm making sure. Hey, can you drop a one and let me know if you can hear me, Latricia? I did not see you in there. You're not popping up on my comments here. Oh, it's delayed. Okay, it's delayed. I'm glad to know that. Okay. So you can hear me, Latricia? All right. Okay. I am live. Perfect. Thank you. Oh, now it's speeding up. Okay. Okay, perfect. Yay. So I own my own time for 21 years. I have been in the marketing industry, not just network marketing, but direct sales. What happened was I started owning my own time because when I was 18 years old, I believe I was 18, 18 years old, working at MCI. So I've been in telecommunication for over 20 years. And it was a customer service job, but you also had a chance to upsell, like the friends and family worldwide. And so that's when I started getting these big paychecks at 18 years old. I was like, legal money. It was good. It was legal money because I had already have been in a life of selling drugs. And I sold my first piece of crack at 14 years old. My dad died. And for some reason, I thought I had to take care of my mom. And so I was in the drug game very early. I was in the streets in the hustling game very, very early, 14. Like, I really look younger now than I did at 14. I think I look younger. I got to find that picture, y'all. It's a picture of me at like 15 years old, and I look old as I don't know what. I think I look younger now. So, yes. Anyway, I started selling drugs in the streets, in the strip club, hustling, laying people down in a gang. Yes, in a gang. And actually, like, got jumped in the set, like, fighting. And I think it was like 8, but I was, like, holding my own. I was a Tasmanian devil back then anyway, so it didn't matter. But I was, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Now I am the freedom developer trying to help everyone else discover their freedom and then develop it. You have to develop your freedom. Freedom is a bloody business. I tell y'all every time I see y'all and talk to y'all. It is not easy being free. Some people are not ready to be free, but that's what I am trying to do now. Get people's mindset to shift into freedom. That's what I want to do. I want people to really shift into freedom. And I'm trying to make sure I look at all my screens. So you guys forgive me. I am simultaneously broadcasting out here. I don't know if you can do it on here yet. I had to download a whole new app. So you know what? Let me tell you about God. Sidebar. Let me tell you about God. That's why you can't rush stuff and push stuff so much. I don't know who this is for, but I'm about to jump in and tell it. It has nothing to do with what I'm talking about, but just because of what I went through as far as the sound and everything, again, this is the second time it happened on that app, okay? Now, I'm going to be honest. The first time I heard about this app was I was a guest on somebody's show, their podcast. And they had a little bit of difficulties, not with sound, but they actually, a couple times, even when I watched it, with me it was interesting, but I watched a couple other episodes and it was like, one of the people had to go out, come back in. I don't know if it's the app or the phone or whatever it was, but either way, it kept messing up. And so last week when I tried it, no sound again. So I got another mic just in case it was me. I'm like, it can't be. So I tried to go live again tonight. But the reason I'm telling you this is because twice I almost upgraded to the yearly plan. Sometimes you got to stop and wait. That's why it's good to stop and hear God and seek and stuff, even about every little thing. See, I acknowledge him in all my ways so he can direct my path, even down to like that. Yeah. Down to sound, down to a microphone, down to upgrading to the yearly plan. So the yearly plan had a special, first they gave me like a promo code. It was like 240, I think 240, something like that. 240, something like that. And then they gave, and then it was like another special. I think starting the little Black Friday stuff, and it was like 206 for the yearly. I was like, oh, I really was about to get it. I was about to get the yearly. Now I would have been stuck in a yearly with this, or are they making it mess up so that you can get the yearly? I don't know, but this app right here, now I see why everybody using it. Somebody was like, well, don't use StreamYard. Sorry. Listen, it took me 2 seconds to download this app and start recording. And y'all can hear me. Let me check again. Look, and y'all can hear me. You know, I'm nervous. I'm nervous because of it. Let me see. I was about to get the year. See, y'all can hear me. See that? See that? Y'all can hear me. I'm excited. It took me 2 seconds to download this app and get started. Recording. I'm talking about within minutes. Stopping and reflecting and not moving so fast. Stopping and reflecting and not moving so fast. So I just had to share that with y'all because I literally almost got stuck in a year with that other app that didn't work. So I feel good about that. So But I had one in the life of crime, but now I am literally like have submitted my will to God's will. And so it's not even about me anymore. The stuff that I want to do and would love to be doing right now, God has not said you can do. He told me to do this and be in what he wants me to be and what he wants me to do, and which is to lead people to Christ, which I do a lot. I actually do a lot. There she go. Hey, boo. Thank you for coming back. Make sure you rewind this to hear the beginning part so you can hear this, what I just told you. What I just told them, I want you to hear that part. So make sure you play this back so you can hear that part. But now I'm just really submitted to what God wants me to do. And it's leading people to Christ behind closed doors. Even online, sometimes you'll hear me pray a prayer of repentance and salvation with people. So it just depends, but I do a lot of stuff behind closed doors. And I've submitted my will. This is what I pray. I usually pray when I'm praying for people, for their will, not God's will, but their will. But I will say, I relinquish my will to your will, Lord God. So we relinquish our will to him. But it's just certain things that you know that you go through when it's time to change. So yes, am I telling you these things so that you can get the book? The book is $1. It's $1. I'm just saying. But I'm still going to come on here every week and share stuff from the book, the ebook Pivot, that I released about a month ago now. But now I really want to get into it, and I do want to do a whole masterclass on it eventually. But I do want to just show you certain things and give you certain reasons and ways and tips and whatever you want to call it, so you can understand, and signs and all kind of different things, even fears to get rid of, trying to get rid of fear. And it's a lot that I want to be able to share with you all in this series. Okay. And yes, am I sharing this because I want you to get the ebook? Yes, it's $1. I want you to get it. I do. I want everybody to get it and do the work with me. And do the work with me. Okay. 3 surefire signs that it is time for change in your life. Okay? It's time for change in your life. All right. The moment when you change and you know change is necessary for your life, it can be challenging. I'm gonna be honest. It can be challenging. When I knew I had to change locations, I had to change my area. Thank you for joining me. Love you, love you. I had to change my coast. I had to leave a coast. Let me tell you something. When you stuff got to be conducive for growth. And sometimes you're in an atmosphere that you're not supposed to be in. You're in a place where you're not supposed to be in. And your fear is keeping you there because you are scared to leap and go, jump, and move. I don't know if it's a Baltimore girl thing or whatever. I'm sure other people move too, but I'm just telling you, like one of my girlfriends from Baltimore, y'all know I'm from Baltimore, born and raised in Baltimore, Maryland. And she moved to California during the pandemic. I moved to Houston during the pandemic. Like, we didn't care about it being a pandemic. We just knew it was time for change. But let me tell you about that change. See, I know if I'm not in God's will or if I'm in his will because of 3 things. I call it my arithmetic, or you can call it your signs, however you want to name it. But 3 things that I know that this person is not in the will of God, i.e. me. If I don't see no help, I don't see no increase, and I don't see no promotion. If you are stagnated at a standstill, first you want to check yourself and check different things in your life to see what you can be doing with stagnation. Sometimes it's clutter. Sometimes you might be, and this is a little heavy for the church folk, but I'm a feng shui. I'm an advocate of feng shui, and I'm an advocate of energy flowing. We're energy beings. We're spirit beings, but we are energy force. That's why you can use energy, like the law of attraction. That's energy, putting energy towards something and attracting it. And I do that often. I'm a great manifester. I manifest things often. Little things, big things. I mean, whatever it is. Things I've manifested. I've manifested some nice stuff this year. And I don't like to say it. Every time I just recently started sharing certain things, and I get uncomfortable. I'm not that comfortable with it. Because people be like, they bragging and they brag. And people don't be bragging. Sometimes people be trying to give people hope. Faith comes by hearing and hearing. Sometimes people need to hear other people's memoirs of faith so that they can ignite their faith. I hope that my faith always ignites somebody's faith. I want my faith to ignite people's faith. I think it do, because my faith is nasty. Like, I got the nastiest faith on the planet. I'm telling y'all, I'm working on walking on water and making sure people see it. I just want it to be recorded. I want people to see me walk on water, okay? I want to see it. But sometimes you have to know that it's time to change. And if I don't see no help, increase, or promotion, I know I'm not in God's will, because being in God's will, to me, what it looks like for me is help shows up, increase, and promotion. And so I was stuck. And I know it was because where I was at. Oh my God, like where I was at. The spirits in that house was just like negative. They think they're not negative, they think they're positive, but it was like they don't know. See, like negative can be so many things. It don't mean like you negative, like you just negative like that. Sometimes, let me give you an example of this person's negative. It's so sad because it's like normal people be like this. So you might say, I'm not even joking. So this remote is nice. I really like this remote. I think I'm gonna get one like this. Yeah, but you gotta be careful because sometimes that kind of remote will blow up on people. Yeah. Oh, then I say, I'm gonna get, you know what? I like this lip gloss. I think I want this lip gloss. I always use this lip gloss. This is my favorite lip gloss. Yeah. You gotta be careful because they say that stuff, that kind of lip gloss got that stuff in it. It might do something, some type of poison might go in your lips. Okay, like everything. Yeah, everything was like that. What you think I'm manifesting in that kind of area? With all them blockages. And then it was blockages because of clutter. Blockages, like literally. I took the day off today. Oh, he's live. Oh, I didn't know he was live. Hey, hey, what's up? I saw him earlier. I was trying to catch him. I took the day off today from interviews. Did I have one? I don't think I did any today. I think I did. Oh, only two, but I took the rest of the day off to fold clothes that I've been needing to fold for like 3 days. I was like, I got to stop and fold them now. Like, I can't even do it. I can't do like a lot of clutter. I can do some paper here and there, like mail, but then I'm like sorting or something like that, but I can't clutter, can't do it. It blocks your energy force for you to manifest and for you to activate the law of attraction. You can't do it. If there's blockages, you can't do it. So, okay. So that's just like a New York apple. Y'all know New York is apples. Or Georgia peach. Or Florida orange. A Florida orange not going to do well in New York. A New York apple not going to do that well trying to grow in Florida. That's all I'm saying. I eat me. Needed to leave where I was at. Hello? Okay. So sometimes we seem to hover on the edge of change, scared, waiting for a reason to push us over, go, knock you over. This is not always the case, though. Sometimes the signs that you need to take that leap of faith, honey, instead of waiting to be pushed, are right in your face. Sometimes you don't need to be pushed. Sometimes they in your face, or sometimes God will send you somebody like me to tell you, hey, here I is. Look, Okay, listen. Here's the deal. It's three. It's just three, real quick. I ain't gonna keep you long. It's just three. We just need help identifying them, and I'm here to help you identify them. One, and you got to know. And I'm like that. Like I gotta leave. Somebody was like, "You go somewhere every month." They was like, "I noticed that." That's why everybody that know me know I was sick during COVID quarantine. Even though I'm used to being quarantined, I usually do be in the house. I am a homebody. But sometimes even within, like I don't care if it's an Airbnb or a hotel, I just still want to be inside. But sometimes I just want to be inside somewhere else. So I be getting plane tickets all the time, like I be ready to go. I can't. I just bought a plane ticket yesterday. I think I have to go somewhere every month. I don't care if it's for 4 days. Sometimes it be for 5 days. Sometimes it be for 7. Sometimes it be for 3. Sometimes it be for 10. I don't know. Sometimes, but every month I gotta go somewhere. I don't know. Is that weird? Somebody was like, I don't think that's weird. I think it's cool that you can. She was like, bump that. And she was like, can I do that with this tax money? Y'all know I'm hiring for tax pros. So, yes. Let me type that in, by the way. If anybody need that sidebar, anybody need that tax job, tax pro 2020. Okay, wait. All right, I like this. Okay. All right, so the first thing, you're low on energy or you're bored. My energy was depleted over there. My girlfriend called me. She could see the difference when I got to Houston. I still got my Mexico tan too. I like it too. I'm looking at it now. I'm like, I'm tan from Mexico. I'm a couple shades darker and I love it. Melanin. I love it because I know that means that vitamin D done hit up all up in there. And can't no COVID come near my dwelling. Can't no COVID come near my dwelling. I can't get it. You better speak it. I can't get it. You better speak it. Okay. Y'all better speak it. I speak it all the time. Definitely life is in the power of the tongue. I speak it all the time. I can't get it. All right. So listen, you're starting and you're ending your day with barely a drizzle of energy and feel bored by every moment of your day, like you're just totally bored. You gotta know that it's time for a change. You gotta know it's time for a change when your energy is like low. Hey, hey, this tastes so good. I'm sorry. This tastes so good. I just love y'all love my instrumental beats. I know they're gonna ding me for these beats. They just beats. It's just instrumental. But I know they're gonna ding me. All right, so I hope y'all wrote that down. Number one is a surefire sign that you need to change up your life. Is you're low on energy and you get bored very, very easy. Hey, it's time for change. Ain't nothing wrong with changing. Embrace the change. Be there for the change. Number two, you're apathetic. You no longer care about your work, your home, or really anything. You just don't care. Seriously, you just be like, I just don't care. Anything that's pertaining to your existence. No, apathy is different from depression. It's not that you're depressed, although that is another sign. That's another sign, depression. Wanting to be in the darkness. Always catch that. I catch that very quickly if I go in somebody's house and their curtain's not open. I don't care how much they try to front. That's a problem for me in the daytime if you don't want the sunshine to come in your house. I don't know who that's for. On the replay, maybe it's somebody on the replay. Listen, my goodness. If I go in somebody's house and it's in the daytime, I don't want to hear about no you looking for I don't none of that. There's ways you can make the blind still shine light in, but nobody can see in your house. I do it all the time. If it's the daytime and you got a problem with sunlight coming inside your house, that's a problem. I just need you to know that's a problem. Somebody. it's a problem. That's a sign of depression. Period. Point blank, period. That's a sign. That's a sign of something. Depression. All right, number 3. Oh, somebody ain't gonna like me on number 3, but it's not me. I'm just saying. It's what I know. I study a lot of stuff. I've been watching YouTube videos. Y'all gotta check out some of my playlists in there. I got all kind of playlists in there, and a lot of them are open to the public to look at. My playlist be lit. I got meditation, law of attraction. I got Mind Valley. I got You Are Creators. I got Smith Wigglesworth. I have Gallagher and Gallagher. Was it Procter and Gallagher? Bob Proctor. My playlist be lit. Like I got a lot of people on there. I do a lot of studying. So, all right. So I'm gonna tell you number 3. Y'all see me trying to. I'm trying to just comfort you on number 3. Number 3, you're jealous. I'm just saying these are 3 surefire signs you need to change up your life. If you feel a little bit of that, order the book. It's $1. I'm telling you, order the book. The lives of others seem intriguing and fun, and you find yourself being jealous of them. What do you do if you relate to one or more of these signs? Take the necessary steps. What are the necessary steps? I hope y'all catch that one. Because if you're looking at somebody else's life and you like, dang, I need some change in my life because I'm feeling some kind of way about how they living, you need some change in your life. If you're looking at their life like, I'm telling you, it causes blockages. If you don't learn how to become a celebrator, you have to become a celebrator of others. You have to celebrate them. Let me give you a funny story. I just told somebody this today too, so that's why it's up in my mind. Because I think I was talking to somebody from Oklahoma, and I was like, I was just there not that long ago, and I was telling them about Brenda Todd, who's a prayer warrior, prayer beast, and I was like, oh, that's Auntie Brenda, and she's the mom of a very, very famous famous trending, whatever you want to call it, pastor in Oklahoma, with one of the most bombest lit churches there. And I remember their 20th anniversary for their ministry. And their son, who's this major pastor, whatever, he gave them $20,000. It was their 20th anniversary. He gave them $25,000. He gave them a $20,000 check. So I'm streaming live on Facebook. Before this happened, I didn't know that that's what he was about to do, but I'm already streaming live, when they introduce him and he come up, and I wanted to hear what he was going to say about his parents, so of course you're going to stream this moment. But my old pastors back in South Carolina, she was playing it for him, she was showing her husband. And didn't say who it was or whatever. She was just showing him, Mike gave Brenda and them a $20,000 check. And he was like, is that Tia? He could hear me in the phone. He said, it sounds like she got the check. Y'all, when I tell you I was going in like I got the check for real, I was rejoicing with them that rejoice. I'm talking about I lost it when he gave them that check. I was like, yes! Ah! I was shouting, screaming, and hollering, glory, and praying in tongues and praising in tongues, and I was going in, like literally, you thought I got the check. And it was so funny to me that somebody that know my voice and her, he could hear me in the thing. Because you couldn't see me. I had to turn to them. But she was playing it for, she was showing him, he was like, is that Tia? He was like, yeah. He said this, I knew it. He said, it sounded like she got the check. You got to start to celebrate people quickly. Learn that. I feel like some of that is some of that, and it be behind closed doors, it be real, it be genuine. Some of that is the reason why I be blessed like I be blessed. Or I be like blessed Well, I'll be wondering how though. I ain't lying. Like I work for God. If don't nobody believe I work for God and I'm not and in His will, where I work at? Where you see me work at though? I'm just saying. Like I work for God. Like He literally take care of me. It's not bad. It's not a bad thing. It's okay. So what do you want to do? You want to try to shift now. Now you got to try to figure out what I got to do next. So there has to be some part of your day, even a small part. I don't care what it is. You have to set that time that you look forward to, something that leaves you feeling invigorated and that you hate to move on from. Like once you identify this little piece, it could be for some people, it might be their happy hour night. They might know that this is the happy hour night. This is my happy hour time. It might be their bath time. Mine is the bath. Like if a bath, like I love. I used to live in the bathtub when I had the one with the jacuzzi. I can't wait to get that back, that little jacuzzi tub. Yeah, getting that back soon. I'm just getting here. But when the renovations start, I'm so excited. Okay. But once you identify that little piece, take the time to explore how you can make that a more prominent part of your day. Really, make sure it's a prominent part of your day. Like I told you, mine is the bath. Some people's is reading, writing. Maybe you really like to cook. Some people ain't been cooking in a while. Like I cook like little meals every night just for me, but because I don't like to eat out like that, like fast food. I don't mind restaurants, but I don't like fast food. Um, so I cook like almost every single day. But sometimes I look forward to when I say, okay, I'm gonna cook something different and special, like on a Sunday or a Saturday. So like that, stuff like that. You wanna set that time aside. The next thing is explore your interests. And a lot of people don't do that. It's similar to finding out like or discovering what energizes you. And so consider what interests you and you want to do that. You want to make sure you're doing that and really writing it down and calculating where you feel like you have the most energy at, where you feel like, okay, when I do this, then I feel like I'm more energized than when I do this. So go back to the basics of those interests and look for more ways to incorporate them into your life. Make sure you're doing that. Make sure you're looking for ways to bring that into play so that you can have more energy and feel more happy. Like for me, I have to move in the morning. Period. I don't care if it's jumping jacks, jump rope. Even before I do a workout, I still have to move. Like I work out at 9 now. I got back on Hennessy's schedule. Whatever Hennessy working out, that's when I be working out. Because he is the bomb trainer. He just really the bomb trainer. So I work out with them at 9 because I set my first interviews at 10. So I try to hurry up and be finished with them by 9:30. If he's not finished by 9:30, I know I done already did something, or I can do a little bit of stuff later. But I gotta finish at 9:30 so that I can go get dressed and be ready by 10, so I can start doing my interviews. I just real fast because of course I'm doing them from the house. So I might have on pajama pants doing interviews. But anyway, you wanna you want to still do certain things like mine is moving in the morning. I have to release those endorphins. I don't care if it's 10 minutes. I have to move for 10 minutes in the morning. After my prayer call, I do my meditation. After meditation, I move 10 minutes. Jump rope or jumping jacks. Jump rope or jumping jacks. Or something. I have to move, but it's usually jump ropes or jumping jacks. Or that's the morning I might just go out and do my walk, my 30-minute walk. But if I don't, I don't feel right. I'm not energized. I don't feel right. I'm not. I do not like it. This may also include picking up a forgotten hobby too, and maybe even seeking a career path that allows you to do what you love daily. A lot of people are doing work that they don't love, and it shows. And when they do that, that also drains your energy. It brings your energy down because you're not doing something that you're happy about. You're not doing something that you're excited about. It drains it. And the last one, the jealousy one. Let's touch on that. Let's touch on that. Jealousy can be an ugly burden to bear. Everybody's had a jealous moment. Nobody can sit here. If they do, ooh, they so phony and fake. Mm, I hope they don't sit here and lie. Everybody has had a jealous moment. Everybody, but when you catch it and check it, and you get it in order and under subjection, then you really don't face it anymore because you really dealt with it. But a lot of people that keep facing it because they don't deal with it and they don't think they're jealous. But people be showing their jealous ways. I'm telling you, they show it. They show it. Sometimes you need to question why you are jealous of someone else. Are you jealous of their personal work or their personal life? Um, are there changes you can make that will help you to align your reality with your desires instead of being jealous of them and their desires? Like, what can you do to be further successful? Because that's really all it be. It's like why they got now. Sometimes somebody jealous of a man. There's nothing you can do about it. He chose her. Like, but other than that, as far as career or something, a lot of people, sometimes people be jealous. Let me tell you what I found too, what I really hate. And so it's internal. And I've dealt with this before a lot with people. And I'm like, why? Like when I ain't had nothing, like I don't be having nothing. Like I usually, not nothing, but they usually have more than me. I'll just say it like that. Like they be having more than me. They be having more than me. I'm talking about Jags and um, Range Rovers and Escalades and all that stuff, and I'd be in my little truck or something, and they would be jealous of me. Like I'm like, why? I'm in like a 19. I'm in an old pickup truck, not that new, and then the Yukon, not that new. It was pieced together. I think it had a Chevy Ram, but it was a Yukon. Ah! But they were jealous of me, like, why? So then you got to figure out what is it in that person that I like or want or admire. Because sometimes I came up with something, I need to get it branded. I don't want nobody to steal. I hate to even tell it because I literally came up with, I said, if you ever hear that when the lady first heard me say it, I know exactly where we was at Green Valley Ranch in Henderson, Nevada, next to Las Vegas, in the parking garage, in the down the bottom. I remember this day like yesterday, and I say admirational envy. I remember God giving me that term, admirational envy, because they admired me, but they also envied me. So it was admirational envy. She was like, I ain't never heard that. Oh, I said, that's mine. I'm taking it. I'm going to talk about that one day. Don't steal it. But just remember, if you ever hear it, it came from me. I don't care what nobody say. It came from me, and they heard it from me, and then I'm passing it around. It came from me. Okay? But listen, questioning why you are insecure and how you can stop being jealous may open new doors of opportunity for you and give you an idea of what direction your life should go in. So figure out what it is in that person that have you feeling those feelings. Is it their work life? Is it their career? Is it their shape? You could change that. Walking 30 minutes a day, you'd be surprised what walking 30 minutes a day would do in light changes to diet, not even heavy ones. But then when it comes to diet, and y'all know how I am about Genesis 1 and 27, that vision statement for our life, and what God said, our vision, the vision for mankind, our vision, his vision statement for us, be fruitful and multiply and subdue, but he said have dominion. Now I'm gonna start talking about dominion a little bit more. I'm gonna start talking about it a little bit more because y'all need to get ready for COVID. I don't think y'all understand round 2 is coming. I hope y'all catching it. That they've already started tripping it back. And y'all remember back in June, I told y'all after the election it's gonna be back. Round 2 of this live exercise. Round 2, you need to build your immune system. You need to build your immune system. You need to make sure you build your immune system. Okay? But you gotta say, I can drink water. I love water. I don't care if you don't like it. Stop letting water have dominion over you, and you have dominion over water. Or sugar. I can stop with the 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 sugar. You have to have dominion over you first before you run around here acting like you got dominion over stuff. You don't. It sound nice. It sound good. That's why a lot of people don't like me. I'm okay with it. I do like when people like me, but I'm still okay with the ones that don't, because a lot of people don't like the truth. The truth really be, anybody I know that really got mad at me is because I told them the truth. Well, and the first thing they say, but you're a pastor. What that mean? If you don't read the book of John, I just want to know what that mean when they say you're a pastor. That mean I can't tell you the truth? That's why you should understand the truth gonna come from me. I'm not here to please you or for your feelings. I'm here to tell you what God probably told me to tell you. And a lot of people don't like that. A lot of people don't like that, but it is what it is. It's the truth. You have to have dominion over you first before you can have dominion over anything else or anybody else. So start making those changes as well. If it's somebody's weight that you're jealous of, or if it's somebody's career, start doing the career. If it's somebody's business, put more work into yours. Like, it's so many ways that you can. No, but people gonna always find a way to be jealous of people for no reason because they don't want to do the work. It really comes down to you, and you can live a jealous-free life. You can. You can. You can literally live a celebrator. You can live where you celebrate people more than that. And if the signs of a needed change are hovering above you, stop wallowing in this discomfort of boredom. Stop wallowing in this apathy. And definitely figure out what is making you jealous. And exit out. Exit out. And you don't do an affirmation. You know, I always tell you to write an affirmation down when you're trying to do something. So you don't do the affirmation saying, I'm not jealous anymore, or I don't want to be jealous. Excuse me. You're going to do the affirmation as, I love to celebrate people. I celebrate all people and their accomplishments. I celebrate all people and how, like that. So you want to continuously do it like that. Okay? You want to do your affirmation in the positive, not the negative. That's like you're saying, I want to stop smoking. Instead of saying, I want to stop smoking, you say, I'm so happy and so grateful that I live a smoke-free life. I'm so happy and so grateful I live a healthy life. I'm so happy and so grateful. So if you do those things, I'm telling you, you're going to start to see different changes, and take the steps necessary to create the change and the happiness in your life. Go through that ebook. Listen for the other steps in that ebook. It's more than just this little portion. It's going to tell you so many different things for you to start to pivot and change. Pivot and change. Okay? So grab that book. It's $1. I'm going to be joining y'all for more topics. I have like a whole pivot series that I'm going to be sharing with y'all. Definitely got to get on that overcoming fear. I'm definitely going to be talking about overcoming fear, because you have to make sure that fear is a thing of the past before you leave this decade, this quarter, this year. This year. Make sure fear is gone before you leave this year. I keep telling y'all, this year is the seed of the decade. You have to, I need you to. I need you to. Y'all got any questions before I log off? I'm at 10 o'clock. I'm at my time. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Hey. Tell me if you got any questions. Hey, I be working. Okay, y'all. No questions. Thank you so much for joining me. My face. first live on YouTube. I did it. Never stop. I don't care what obstacles come. Never stop trying. I got duped last week. It didn't happen. He tried to dupe me again this week, but I was like, no, it's not going down. I am not playing this game. I, my friends, am going to keep trying, and that's what I did, and it worked. Thank you for joining me. God bless y'all. I love y'all. Tito, join me next time. Get the book. Get the book. Oh, and get my free credit book, too, if you don't already have it. The free credit book. Y'all know I had it on the other thing floating. Text the phrase. I am freedom. Text the phrase I am freedom to 66866. Okay? All right. Hopefully this stuff will stay in the chat. If it don't, I will post it in the description so that you guys can get the free ebook on going head to head with the debt collectors. Going head to head with the debt collectors. See y'all. Love you.